Welcome back to Intrusive Thoughts with Isaiah and Dustin. As you can tell, we've swapped out the guests of the past few episodes for a good buddy of mine. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Noah. I got paid a junior bacon cheeseburger to be on this show, and I'm going to see
Whoop,
if it's
whoop.
worth it.
Junior
yeah,
bacon?
Yes, sir.
What about you, Dustin? You like Wendy's?
I fucks with Wendy's, bro. I do be fucking with Wendy's.
Yeah,
I be
Dustin
like-
loves Wendy's.
When these nuts smack your face.
I was hoping Noah was going to jump on that one, but dude just left me hanging.
I got to say it like once a day. If I say it again the same day, I feel weird.
Yeah.
This is coming from the man who, like 5 times a day, he would try to get me with one of those kinds of jokes.
Dude, I remember that one time I got you like right in front of your, that one girl you're hanging out with, Megan.
Damn, bro. It didn't take 30 seconds.
Did he meet Megan? Did he meet Megan?
Megan?
I don't know who the fuck Megan is.
Megan, his dick hit the back of your throat.
I knew it was one of those because I know how he is with names. So I knew that like he wasn't confusing a name.
Isaiah's like, I don't know a Megan.
Damn.
Dude, that's like the time I came home from work and I caught you with Candace.
No, I'm pretty sure Candace is hanging out with Dustin now.
You been hanging out with Candace?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just say yeah. Candace, who? No, just Candace. Yeah, totally.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll sing her around the block.
Every girl's name you mentioned? Yeah, I'm hanging out with her.
I've been there. No.
Dude, speaking of girls, dude, I figured out the best way to get free streaming on everything. So what you do is you find someone on Tinder or Bumble, right? And you get like a cool date. And you pay for the dinner, obviously, because this is a good investment. But you get them back to your house, and then you're not signed into anything. But find a movie that's on said streaming platform, like Netflix or HBO Max, and be like, dude, I've wanted to watch this movie for so long, but I can't believe, I guess my account got deleted by my ex or something like that. Let's make something.
Yeah.
And then they will sign into their account.
This motherfucker out here hacking,
Bro,
hacking girls for
What
their
you-
fucking streaming platform.
And you have to have a good memory too, because like you have to see what they're typing in as their password. Because
Bro, you just get your phone out and you be like fucking recording
yes,
them typing in.
do whatever you can, because a lot of times, you know, they'll sign you in, but after a year it'll reset and be like, hey, what's your password? Or there's an update for the app. They're like, hey, what's your password? You won't know it. So you'll either have to get a new girl to sign in, or you can just remember the password.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. There's all kinds of ways, dude. There was a while that I had about 7 streaming things, and half of them were my buddy's ex-girlfriend who was my roommate, and she signed in on like my TV and I never signed her out. So yeah, shout out to you. I'm not gonna mention your name.
No, bro, streaming platforms are getting
He
out
knows
of
who
hand,
it was
bro.
too. He's looking at me like, you motherfucker.
Streaming platforms are getting out of hand, dude. Like, fucking Netflix is up to like $18 a month or some shit
Yeah, dude, that's like
for 2 screens.
Yeah, that's like the easiest way to like lock people in on our premium plan at T-Mobile, because that's where I work, and you get like the HD for free on like the best plan. And I'll be like, hey, how much are you paying for Netflix? They're like, oh, I'm paying 20. Like, oh, well, you can bump your bill up like $10. You don't get that covered. So, but I get paid like $10 per line whenever I bump people up. So it's like easy money right now.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
See, I'm paying for literally every streaming platform you can think of.
Yep, got them all.
So
I gave you my HBO Max.
yeah, you're covering my HBO Max.
What about Netflix? I think I gave you that too.
See, I'm paying for Netflix. I'm paying for Peacock, Paramount Plus, Hulu, Disney Plus, Crunchyroll.
What the fuck is that?
It's like an anime thing.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you wouldn't fucking get it.
I thought it was like a porn streaming platform.
You thought it was like a
Oh
fucking,
no, I
like a
almost forgot.
sushi porn.
Brazzers, fucking
Dude, that's good. Dude, I'm gonna bring that up next time. Like next time, like someone at work is like complaining about streaming and how like the cost of Netflix and shit. I'm like, dude, yeah, it's so expensive for all this stuff. Fucking Hulu, Amazon Prime, HBO Max.
Throw Brazzers in there like
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
middle, like
Oh,
just skim
fuck, yeah.
over it, bro. Just be like
I'm trying to think. what's another
Hulu,
one?
Amazon Prime, Brazzers, Netflix. They're draining my balls and my bank
OnlyFans
account.
has like $200 a month, bro.
Oh
Shit,
man,
bro.
Dude, speaking of OnlyFans, do you remember that viral TikTok we made and we like juked everybody on that? It was
Yeah.
great. Dustin, did you ever find out about that?
Yeah, I watched the video.
Bro, did you know the story behind it?
No, not at all.
Okay, so I say it was like texting some random girl, like, no, like Tinder or something like that. This is like 2 years ago, so it's okay to tell the story because I doubt she's like in his life. But he was just texting this girl on, he was Snapchatting this girl, and she sent something, and he opened it, and then like 5 seconds later, he's like, dude, I forgot what she even said because he was talking to me, and I was like, dude, I got you. Here, let me just start recording me, but act like you're like pretending to like act like you're not recording me.
Yeah.
So he got this weird angle of just my feet, and I'm walking around.
Yeah, you're pacing.
Yeah. After I watched it again, I was like, dude, I could totally see this as like a TikTok. And then like 5 minutes later, it's like got 100,000 views and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got like 148,000 or something.
it's up there. Yeah,
Yeah. And then
literally overnight, bro.
Make you feel famous for a second.
It
right?
was fucking wild because, dude, at the time I only had like 13 followers on TikTok. Like, I just got on TikTok to watch TikToks. I didn't care about followers or anything. I still really don't, but
Let's see if we can find it.
no, I just posted it on there. Thought it was funny, and then I woke up the next morning and got on TikTok, and I had like notifications for days, bro.
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, totally forgot which one y'all was talking about. It was talking about he was talking about how you bought your girlfriend's OnlyFans.
No, my girlfriend's mom's OnlyFans.
with her debit card.
With my girlfriend's debit card, yes.
Dude, the comments were golden, bro.
Yeah. Where someone said, if men have anything, it's the audacity.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
other one was like, you can see the stress on dude's feet.
Dude,
Bro,
you
it's
should
stressing.
you should edit in like the video, just the TikTok, like right here. Like, I just don't fucking know. Cause like, dude, if she finds out that I bought her mom's OnlyFans, like, what the fuck is she gonna do? Like, is she gonna break up with me?
I don't know, dude. Let's just hope she doesn't find out, I
Like, okay, I know it's like totally cool for me to do it, but like, I had no money on my debit card. Like, I had to use her debit card. But I didn't think that she was gonna look at her bank statement and find out.
I think that's where you probably fucked up.
Okay, yeah, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I remember like a few days later after that TikTok blew up, I got a random message on Facebook asking like, "Hey, do you know Isaiah Riley?" I was like, yeah, I do, yeah." And then they're like, "Oh yeah, we just want to talk to him about a video that he has. I'm a brand ambassador for ridiculousness." And I
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
what he said. He sent it in. It got on there.
Dude, okay,
I
so
didn't send it in. They hit me up.
no, they
Yeah,
hit me up
looking for
first. Oh, I actually think they did hit him up first, but he didn't reply. So he hit me up because he was trying to get this. I guess so. Ridiculousness has a group of people that they do nothing but
Like
go
content
online.
grabbers.
They try to
Yeah.
find stuff that they could reach out to people and be like, "Hey, we'll buy this off you for $200, whatever." And then,
I'm really surprised it didn't blow up more after they posted it.
well, that's the thing. They never used it, so
They
they told
didn't
us.
use it?
They
I
told
don't
us.
think so.
They,
They told us it was going to be on like
a Thanksgiving episode. So we got all of our friends in this room.
Had a watch party
Had
ready
a watch
for
party. Yeah, we had a watch party. There was one guy that was working night shift and he barely slept and he was fighting the urge to fall asleep and like he was like, "Yo, I gotta watch this for my boys."
and they
And
never showed
the
it,
entire
bro.
time we watched all these commercials and didn't see a single episode,
Bro.
or a single thing.
we're talking about how bad streaming services suck because of the price, bro. Commercials have gotten fucking out of hand.
Bro, it's every 20 seconds you
Dude,
watch
yeah.
regular TV.
Yep.
It's terrible.
charge me like $200 a month. I'm never watching another commercial again.
Bro, people pay for Hulu
And
With
still watch
commercials.
with commercials.
Dude,
I'll be
pay the
doing
extra
that, bro.
$3.
I'll be doing that.
Dude,
got
it's an
me
extra like
fucked up.
$3, dude.
Yeah, I'm paying that $3.
Yeah,
and I
but
have
bro,
to
when
watch
you
commercials.
got them all, like it shit racks up, bro. I watch commercials on one.
I'm not watching
Shit.
commercials on shit. Dude, honestly, low key, it kind of makes me annoyed whenever, because on HBO Max, you know how they play like an
Their own
advertisement
commercials.
for like a movie that they just put out or
They
something.
got that Disney Channel commercial. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
an advertisement for their own shit.
For
yeah.
other, yeah, because some of them are linked together. Like I know I'm with Verizon. I know you said something about T-Mobile earlier, but with Verizon, like you get ESPN, Hulu, and I think Disney Plus, all three together,
Yeah,
and it's
And, like,
only like
Apple.
$9.99 a month with your Apple Music and everything.
Yeah.
yeah. So
See,
that's what I've got.
like that doesn't really bother me that bad though, just strictly because it's a one short clip right before you watch whatever you watch,
Yeah,
and then throughout the whole duration of whatever you watch, you don't watch any.
and
more
on a
of that
lot
shit.
of them, you can skip it too.
Yeah,
Like, because I know Amazon has started, they're putting trailers for other movies before you start your movie, and, you can skip it. Yeah.
yeah, but with HBO Max you can't skip it, but that's only because it's like 10 seconds.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can fast forward it though, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay. Going back to that ridiculous thing though, I just remembered this. So, you know how they work it, right? Like they pay you to get
Yeah.
the rights to your shit.
The
right?
rights to your video. Yeah.
So let me just give you like a theory, right, or a hypothesis, or whatever word you want to use for this. Imagine you tell me, "Hey Noah, film me doing this," and I'm gonna do the entire thing. You're just filming it. Do you think like that video is kind of your kind of idea, right? Your property almost.
So he got paid and you didn't get
Dude,
a
I didn't see
cheeseburger
a
or nothing,
fucking
bro.
dime of that shit.
Hey, bro.
I didn't see a fucking penny of the $200 this man got.
Hey, bro, we're on episode 10 right now, and I ain't seen a fucking penny neither. So-
Motherfucker, I don't
dude.
want to hear it.
If Ridiculousness offered you money, you deserve a bitch of that, though,
like,
right?
like
You deserve a
yeah, I
little
mean,
pinch.
if you help create the content, all he did was fake hold the camera.
Dude,
I feel like you should have got at least $30.
I'm saying,
Bro, no, hear me out.
all I got was a little bit of life advice.
Hear me out.
Like, hey, don't trust anybody, Noah.
Oh, fuck
He's
you.
like, I'm
Look.
still gonna live in your house, but
Look, hear me out.
I'm here.
The dude that I was emailing told me that there's two parties involved in this. There was the content,
yep.
like who owned the content.
Which was you.
Yes, because it was on my phone, recorded with my camera, and posted to my TikTok.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then there was the content.
the talent.
the talent
The
is
content
what he
talent.
called it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I was the talent.
The guy told me,
You was both going to get a cut,
yes,
Nah.
and he never got cut.
yes,
Nah.
he never got his
This
check.
motherfucker Isaiah, he messaged me and said,
Small
Hey.
claims court, this shit don't
he said,
hold up.
hey, you
Look,
need to
I
sign.
still have the emails, I bet.
He was,
I
no,
bet I
that's what
still have
Isaiah
emails.
said. He said, hey, you need to sign this paperwork. I was like, okay, I trust you. Yeah, I'm going to sign this paperwork. I signed it. Boom.
3
Like,
days later, FBI shows up. You're going in for racketeering.
Bro, a few months later, episode comes out. I'm like, hey, so was I supposed to get money? And he's like, oh, I don't know. That's just MTV. I email MTV, and they're like, sorry, we don't usually pay the people in the video. And I was like, damn.
No, the dude, his name was Ben something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Ben.
Yeah,
Ben
fuck
something.
you, Ben.
Yeah, fuck you, Ben.
Nah, you can't throw Ben under the bus.
I'm
like
throwing
that.
Ben right under the goddamn
You
bus.
fucking kept that
He
whole
emailed me
$200.
and he was like, because there were tiers for how much we were supposed to get paid based on how much of
Traction
the video.
got.
No, based
Oh.
on how much rights you sold to the video.
Yeah, like if
Oh,
you
okay.
deleted the video off your profile
And give it to them.
and give it to them, like they own the full rights to it, it was like an extra 100 or something like that.
And that wasn't worth it.
No, fuck no.
So
Not for your 150,000 views. I'd have been like $1 a view, bitch. Fuck you.
damn, I should have asked you. No.
Yeah,
But-
motherfucker. Goddamn, you want my shit? Pay me my shit.
But- They were like, we'll give you there were three options. And I chose the bottom option, which was just $100. Because because there was a $100 option, a $200 option, and a $300 option. $300, you don't maintain any rights to your video.
So if you repost it, like they can sue you type shit?
Yes.
Oh, goddamn.
$200, they own all of the, what was it? Basically, it was all of the rights as far as, like, I wasn't allowed to, like, say somebody else messaged me right now, and they were like, hey, I just saw this video, I want to pay you so that I can
You couldn't
post
resell it again.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
But for $100,
You can do whatever the fuck you
It's
want.
it's still my video.
Yeah.
I'm just giving them permission
To
Which
post
which
use
one
it.
did you do? I thought you did the $200 one.
I did the $100 one.
Oh,
And
well, you
the
should've
guy
done
told
200.
me that he was going to email Noah about signing the same contract that I signed,
Okay.
which was a payment
Option one, yeah.
thing.
So Ridiculousness bought it for the $100 option. So, like, I don't think Tosh.0 is still a thing, but, like, if they reached out, you could still sell it to them.
Same company.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
So
But
they can post it to either.
no.
Okay.
Wait, what company is it?
The company that produces Ridiculousness is the same company as Tosh.0.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Like, it's all the same, like, studio, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Like Warner Brothers or Time Warner or whatever.
yeah, something
Gotcha.
like that. Something along those lines.
It's the only,
So,
only other people that actually do that though, like the whole like, hey, this is yours, but I want to like use it. We'll pay you as like Viral Hog and Lad Bible and like those viral, like World Star pages, you know.
yeah.
But
I mean, the thing is, basically, they couldn't post it on. They were paying me for the rights to use it on Ridiculousness,
Mhm.
and they weren't allowed to use it on like Tosh.0. So it was just giving them the rights to use it on that one specific show. But
Yeah.
if I gave them all the rights, then at
They
that
could have
point,
posted it wherever they wanted.
yeah,
that's how I made Isaiah $100.
Yeah.
And getting out of an awkward situation in a conversation.
true.
That was the whole point of the video. In the
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
yeah, just like him having something else to talk about. Just because it immediately disrupts any conversation you're having. If you send a video of that, they're gonna be like, "What the hell?"
Oh, okay. So you sent it to the girl because you didn't know what
Exactly.
she said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
And
saved
then
the video
saved
to my
it
phone.
later, posted it to TikTok. Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even think I ended up sending it to her. If I'm being honest with you, I'm pretty sure.
Oh no, you did. I remember she responded with it. Yeah, she responded to it.
Really, because
Yeah.
I thought we were both like, this was so funny, and
Oh,
then I
well,
just put it on my story
We saved
instead.
it, sent it, and then immediately like uploaded it because it was just
Gotcha.
that funny.
It was
Yeah.
funny.
Damn, I keep on looking
Wow.
at that dog you have,
Hey, don't
Dude.
look at him too long. You heard the story.
bro. Dude, that dog is so cool. If anybody has never met Dustin's dog, it's like a beautiful American bully, and he's just super super nice and cuddly.
He's not a guard dog at all.
He's not a guard
By the
dog
way,
at all.
Dustin's address is.
Fuck you, bitch. Trying to
Uh,
get me stolen.
You ever been to a steakhouse and we're just a stone's throw away over here. Actually, I did see that. I like that restaurant.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'd be going there every day if I lived here.
Yeah, it's not bad.
a steakhouse in where though? Where was that?
Fuck you.
Oh,
He said it, not me.
We're in Miami, Florida.
Miami, Florida, baby, Latinas.
Latino.
Bro, have you seen that video? It's like a viral clip of this kid, and he's like, I don't even know, but put one in front of me right now, and I'll tear it.
I mean, let me tell you something. I don't know what they call that stuff, but that little, like, caramel, man, you just stop playing. I mean, if they give me one right now, I'll tear it up live.
Is that how you feel about Latinas? Is that what? That's the last thing I said. That's what you said right after. But going into that, there is something Isaiah told me when he was like pissed drunk. He was
Oh,
like,
he goes, fuck.
he's like, dude, you know, he was just going off. He was just like, man, you know how I am, me and Latinas. I was like, bro, no, I don't. Like, dude, this is the first time I've ever heard anything. I've known you like my whole life. and I've never even seen you talk to a Latina besides tonight.
You know how I am with Latinos.
I was like, I mean, on the hub or like in real fucking life? Like, what, is that your category? But like, dude, my girlfriend, her parents are from Colombia, and she speaks, fluent Espanol, and she was sitting right next to me. Yeah, Spanish.
Espanol.
Once you learn Spanish, like you have a hard time like not calling it Espanol. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me, but ever since I've been learning, I'm like, oh yeah, Espanol. Oh, yo hablo Espanol. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Everything.
He's had a hard time saying English too. A lot of times he says
Inglés.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, tú hablas solo inglés? Oh, lo siento. But, nah, English, like anything, yeah, if I say English, it's fine. But anyway, quit trying to change the conversation. Going back, this motherfucker's like, you know how I am, dude, with Latinas. And this dude's pissed drunk. Can't even open his eyes. And I'm like, okay, what? Like, I don't know what you mean. And my girl, who is Latina, just like dying of laughter in the passenger seat. And then she's like, no, give him your water. And I had already drank out of this water. And I was like, yeah, here you go, dude. You fucking need this.
You
it was
need to hydrate.
Yeah, it was a giant smart water. And I was like, dude, this gives me so I can fucking like terribly like hungover. So he needs something in his system. And he's talking about apparently like he has a history with Latinas when he's probably never even talked to one. So,
this fucking
motherfucker, dude.
This fucking
act like you've been running to Mexico and picking up a bus load and bringing them back or something, bro. You know how I am with them Latinos.
Bro, dude, speaking of that, dude, I got a homie out in LA, and I got a lot of homies out in LA, and they're all super super close to each other, but I have one that kind of like has like a struggle of like not talking to girls. Like he can talk to them, but my other friend always says he sucks at closing, so he can't be like, yeah, like can I get your number, or like, hey, I do this. But if he's like at a bar, at a club or something like that, it's super cool like opening. He can open like a motherfucker, but when it comes to like, yeah, we should hang out, like what's your IG, she cannot get it. So this dude found out about a place called Hong Kong. Have you ever heard of Hong Kong? Have you ever heard of Hong Kong?
Have I heard of Hong Kong?
Okay, so you haven't. Okay, so Hong Kong is a strip club in Mexico. It's in it's like right south of LA. So it's like that Baja, California area. And this place, there's like no rules. So you can just, we're not allowed to talk about that.
You can just what?
We're not talking about like hookers.
Yeah, bro, we love hookers.
Oh, I thought they said we're not allowed to talk about hookers. Okay, so anyway,
you can talk about hookers.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, there's
we're
like
not allowed to talk about his hoes.
That's motherfucker. I don't have hoes, bro.
Oh yeah, all the Isaiah's hoes listening right now. He doesn't have. He has none. He has only you. I'm just letting you know. It's all you. But anyway,
it, bro.
Going back to the story, this dude found
my
out.
life hard.
Am I making it hard, or the hose making you hard? I hope it's the hose more than me.
Oh man.
But anyway,
sus motherfucker.
Anyway, this dude.
Fuck both of you.
I know.
All right, so we're at Hong Kong strip club.
He found out about Hong Kong, and this motherfucker, like, bro, as soon as he fucking gets paid, will fucking drive across the border.
Oh fuck!
And for $300, have a 2-hour threesome, and tries to get as many rounds in as he can as possible. I'm like, dude, you were like, because I mean, I get like, if you want to do that, by all means, do what you want. But like, I think if you do it so many times, you start to like mess up your image of like sex. You start thinking like, oh, this is worth $100, $200, and I don't know. Ever since like ever since I've seen him or like hung out with him after that, I'm like, dude, like that's like, I don't know. I go worry about my boy sometimes because of that.
You think he's gonna get to the point where he's like having sex that he didn't pay for, and he's like, man,
this wasn't worth.
This wasn't $300.
Honestly,
All right, so my question is, going back, he said he goes across the border. So there is an Asian strip club in Mexico?
no. The place is just called Hong Kong.
Oh, okay.
But it's all Latinas in there. Yeah.
Okay.
There's no
It's
Asian
kinda-
women. That I know of. I mean,
Kind of throws you
not
off
that I've
there.
heard of. There could be an Asian girl in there.
Have you
That's
been
like
there?
going to an Asian buffet and getting chicken tenders, bro.
Yeah, like you fucking you walk in. The restaurant's called Double Dragon, but it fucking serves Irish food. It's an Irish pub. Yeah.
That fucking throws your whole fucking system off.
That is what Hong Kong is like. That's a funny thing. There's always memes I see online about that place, and it's the girls would be like taking a video of their men walking into the club, and then be like, oh yeah, we heard about this gentleman's bar that only men are allowed in. They take a video. It's like a funny like TikTok meme or whatever. But that would be funny if like you went there on a trip with everybody, and you tell like the wives like, yeah, we just want to get this Asian buffet real quick. We're just gonna hit it. We'll meet you in 2 hours.
We're going to Hong Kong.
We're going to
for
Hong Kong.
Mexican strippers.
Oh man,
What the fuck?
dude, yeah, it's wild. It's fucking wild.
Oh,
Having those friends out in LA are kind of, I don't know. I've got a lot of crazy stories from like just those people.
Dude's paying for threesomes.
Only $200.
Troy gets them for free.
Yeah, Troy does get them for free.
Dude, what's wild
Speaking
though?
of which,
What's wild though is like, dude, if you like compare strippers from like out there to like the ones here, it's like night and day. And they probably cost to like get a lap dance or whatever. Here, it's like 4 times the amount. Like I'm not like a strip club connoisseur, but I did take Isaiah to my second time going to a strip club ever, and his first time ever.
Oh, nice.
We went. Can I say the name?
no.
Oh, well, okay. All right.
No.
It's the name. The name has the same name as a really famous movie about gangsters. I'm just gonna say that. And
Nice.
It was really the whole time was funny, but like going like once or twice here in the States, and then hearing about the prices of like normal strip club stuff, like drinks and like lap dances, all that. The prices are like a fraction over there, but
It's because
like,
they're in pesos, yeah?
no, it's not even that. I mean,
Oh.
I guess like the dollar's worth more over there, but like,
Yeah.
dude, I just like I look at the pictures that these dudes take in there, and I look at I look at girls that I know that are strippers here, and I'm like, bro, how the hell are you like charging this much or making this much money? And you like,
This girl's making half and looks better.
yeah, like no, they look way better, but make less money. And then they're over here making way more money and like look bad. I don't know.
So you was back to Troy.
Oh yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out Troy.
Congratulations.
Dude's wife had a baby today. So dude's a faja.
I've never met Troy, but shout out to you.
Yeah. He's a punk ass bitch. No. But I mean, here's what you gotta think about, man. Are there a lot of redheads at Hong Kong?
Probably not, bro. They're all
No.
probably got black hair.
Yeah,
So there's not a lot of variation down there.
It probably all looks
You know?
the same.
I mean,
Not
I
all
think,
the
I think
same,
like
not-
gingers are like such a rare species. It's like hard to find them anywhere.
You got to pay extra for that shit.
Yeah, they keep them locked up in the back.
Did you
Like,
just
oh,
say?
you have Bro, yeah,
They
like,
gotta
Did you
make
just say
cages, bro.
Gingers are a
rare species. Yes, they might even
See-
be. I think they have like an alien gene in them or something like that.
Oh,
They have no
alien-
soul.
Like back when the fucking like aliens.
I've heard that.
Back when the aliens were like mating with primates and like created humans.
Yeah.
I think there was a special alien that like created
The ginger gene.
the ginger gene. Yeah.
Less than 2% of the world's population have red hair.
Yeah, exactly what he's saying, dude. So that's what I'm saying. If they do
Rare
have them,
species got to pay extra for
if
it.
they do have them, you got to go up to the bar and say a secret code word, and also hand over $500, and then they'll bring you to a back room where there's like a fucking.
Where you get your choice of 3, and you get to pick one of 3
Bro, they've got 3
in cages.
just in the back, bro. I gotta let you in on a secret, bro.
I am one of those ginger strippers.
No, he's not a redhead.
Oh,
We had that
he
argument.
takes the wig off. It's like, how did you all know?
No, he thinks I'm a redhead.
He
What?
is.
You
He
might be a
is,
little
bro.
colorblind, but it's cool.
Yeah, you're wrong.
We accept you for who you are.
You ain't got a
Dustin.
lie to kick it, bro.
Bro, I ain't lying.
Bro, you got
Bro.
2 people up here saying you're wrong.
Dude, last week we went over this. There was actually 3 people at that point telling him he was wrong, and he was like, "Nah, you're a redhead."
Dude,
like,
dude,
bro,
trust me. Like, me and Isaiah used to live together. So, like, you know, I've seen Sarah plenty of times. We took a shower one time, and I was shampooing his head, and, like, he's got no red hair.
You motherfuckers is sus, bro.
Trust me.
That 15% is bumping. like
what?
you're 25, bro. You're 25% now.
Oh,
We
25% sus.
talking about that, bro.
25. Was that what you're saying? You were 50% sus, now
No.
you're 25.
15%. And no, that's dude. A few episodes back, we took a gay test.
Oh, is that what you're talking about? The
Yeah,
highlight where you're like,
yeah.
you're like, oh, you're salty. You're like, oh, you're salty from my dick, or something like that.
This-
Yeah,
but, bro, every week it gets a little bit more and more sus.
I mean,
Bro.
that's tight.
Look, dude,
So the
No sus intended.
I'm living my life. All right, I ain't doing.
bro, you're
no-
telling me you ain't got no Irish DNA in you?
He definitely has a fucking fighting Irish in him. Fucking yeah, dude. He's definitely fucking
Bro, I'm telling you,
Irish.
if you have a kid, they're gonna have red hair.
I could see
I don't
that,
have red hair though.
but like your grandpa probably like had
Yeah, bro, like
red
you're
armpit hair or some shit. You know.
I don't know.
Oh, is your dad back?
Yeah,
That's my chef, bro.
Is your dad home?
Wait, is this your dad's house?
No, motherfucker.
This is your house?
This is
Oh.
my house.
This is his dad's house?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tight. Dude, I wish I was with my dad. My dad fucking
I'm gonna clip this and send it to him.
Send it to
I
who?
wish I was living with my dad. I'm gonna send it to your dad.
Oh, okay. I got you. Dude, that was I kind of like, you know, I bought my house in like 2016 and there's been times like I rented it out and like crashed on the couch at my parents' house for a little bit, like a couple months. But just like I kind of like miss the weird random shit my dad would say. It'd be like 4 a.m. and he would just be like,
It's 3 a.m. I must be lonely.
my dad would just walk into where I was sleeping and was like, hey man, hey son, you want to play a game of cribbage? And I'm like,
What the
Dad,
fuck
it's
is cribbage?
okay, I'll tell you about it some other time, maybe next podcast.
Oh, okay.
But it's a card game. It's just a
Okay,
cool like
okay.
card game that's like from up north. A lot of Canadians play it and shit. It's got like English roots, but it's really cool. I love it. But dude, at 4 a.m. wants me to play this math intensive card game and possibly get Cracker Barrel.
Hell yeah, dude.
I mean, it sounds great, but dude, like
It's 4 a.m.
me and Isaiah were talking about this. I said I wanted to sleep in. I wanted to wake up early to go on this trip that we're going on. And he's like, oh, yeah, we're going to leave early too. We're going to leave like 7 a.m. I was like, bro, I'm talking about like 10 a.m.
Yeah, motherfucker's talking about early, and then
Dude,
he hits me with 10 a.m.
Dude,
bro. I
that's
was like,
super early for me. anything before like 12.
What time do you go to work?
Oh, like 12.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I usually work like 12 to 8.
Bro, when I lived with this man, straight up, it'd be like 1 o'clock. He'd be like, hey, you want to play cribbage? That's not a joke, bro. I'd be like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
Leave
Nah,
me
you-
alone.
I can't really remember that many times you'd be awake at 1 a.m.
I told you to quit coming in my room.
no, I'd be like, it wouldn't really be 1. It'd be like midnight, though. It'd be like midnight. He'd be like, you want to play cribbage? And I'd be like, bruh, yeah.
Dude, we played so many like cool like card and board games or whatever. Like you had that one game where you had to guess the color, or yeah, there was like, you had like 4 colors. You had to like guess which one was each. What was the game called?
Uno?
No.
Oh, you're talking about Mastermind.
Yeah, that was fun.
That
Yeah,
was
we just
fun.
play random shit. Like my kitchen, I have like a huge stockpile of board games. So I'd be
Yeah.
like,
I fuck
Hey.
with board games.
I'm like, yo, you
Yeah.
want to just do this real quick? Blah blah. Yeah, and I'd like
We
I'd
played
take-
we played like Phase 10 on New Year's.
Dude, I love Phase 10.
He
But-
loves Phase 10.
What
I
you
fuck
gotta
with
do
Phase 10.
is you gotta play Fiesta DS.
I never
which
played
is
that.
party 10 party. What it is, it's phase 10, but there's no order. So you just go for one that you can get. But as soon as you get your phase and you go out, the whole round ends.
So
But-
you mark off. Oh, okay,
And you
gotcha.
mark it off, yeah. So you can get phase 10 on phase 1.
But you still have to get all 10 phases.
Correct, yeah. that's how
Gotcha,
you win.
okay.
So but it's crazy because like
So
you
that
never
helps
know.
you because if you get a good hand for like phase 7, but you're only on phase 1, then you can go ahead and get
they're
phase
diminishing.
7. Gotcha.
You're diminishing chances every time. But the problem is like
Can you get more than one phase?
no, you can only do
Okay.
one. But the
Once
thing
you
is,
get
is
the
like,
phase, the round ends.
well, you have to.
No, you got
have
to discard out.
Yeah, you have to discard out. But the
Mhm.
thing
Yeah.
is, like, dude, nobody like knows. Like, dude, you could be going, you can do your phase and get out on one turn, and you don't know what people are going for. You don't know what to like lay down. You don't know anything. It's more fun, I think, and it also makes the game go by faster.
Yeah.
But yeah,
See,
Fiesta DS.
we play a pretty wild version of Uno as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so me and my cousins, we used to get together once a week. We'd play Super Smash Brothers and also play Uno and Risk. And over
Bro,
a
I
matter,
fuck with Risk.
Risk is tight, but over a matter of about 3 years, we created so many insider rules on Uno that it became like almost a separate game. Like it's got the basic rules of Uno, but you can jump in if someone has the exact same card. So let's say Isaiah lays down a +2 green, and it's not your turn, but you have a +2 green. You could just jump in before I play my card, and then give a +4 to Isaiah.
Yeah,
Shit.
and like draw twos and like draw fours, it's all stackable
Yeah.
with reverse cards and everything. So
Oh
like,
yeah. So if I lay down a +4 and I say it's red, and then you have a reverse red, you could play that, and they'll do the +4 back to me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, shit
and
like,
it's super fast paced, bro.
dude, it's so much. You gotta like really keep your like eye on the ball because
Bro, you ever
normally-
play spoons?
No, I've never
No.
heard of that.
Nope. Is that what you do?
You be spooning.
No, playing spoons. Is that what you do with
You be
the spoons
spooning
where
on the
you're,
couch.
Like, you're like slapping them, like
No, bro.
You know
That's
what I'm
like
talking about?
musical
Playing
spoons. No,
I thought
spoons
you
is
were
like spoons is like where you get a deck of cards and you like if you have 5 people you put 4 spoons down
Gotcha.
and then one person's flipping cards and as soon as they like you call a card like say you call Jack of Spades, as soon as Jack of Spades flips you got to grab a spoon
I thought you were about to tell me some
and then
shit
it's like musical chairs. Whoever didn't get a spoon's out.
I thought you were about to tell me some shit like, oh, you ever play spoons? Or like you and your buddy get on the couch and spoon, and whoever gets hard first has to suck the other one off. There's some shit like that. Like,
No.
oh, you got hard, bro.
I
You're
gotta suck
gay, dude.
I gotta suck your dick now.
I gotta suck
That's so fun, dude. Right out of left
Bro,
field.
that's the kind of games he used to try to get me to play with me at midnight, bro.
Hey, bro, you want to play cribbage on the couch?
we used to play this game where like we would take like 2 pills, right? They look the exact same, and we'd put them in like
And
2
whoever knocks out first gets butt fucked.
Bro, we put 2 cups together to where like it made like a what do you call like a capsule almost, and we'd shake these 2 pills together, and like open it up, and then you had to pick one, and then the other person would take the one that's left over. One pill was a sleeping pill. The other pill was a Viagra, and then you just see which one you get.
You motherfucker is gay.
talking about being butthurt. Okay.
Bro, 10 minutes later, you're just over.
What happens after is just
My Viagra kicked in.
Man, you ever
Time to
gone
go
to
to
a
work.
party? You ever gone to a party with like 40 people and everybody takes a blue chew once everybody's there at the same time everybody takes a blue chew. All right?
like you all say cheers together and pop a blue chew.
Yeah. And then what happens?
Oh yeah, and then the first person to get hard loses, but the last person to get hard has to suck everyone's dick.
What the fuck kind of parties are y'all going
Some
to?
fucking tight ass
All right,
party.
Isaiah, you remember on Monday I was like, damn, why didn't I get invited to karaoke? Don't ever invite me to anything, bro. I don't want to go.
No,
Y'all
no.
motherfuckers is nuts.
So you guys always take intermissions?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
usually
have
the
to.
battery dies. So
Oh, can you not plug it in?
no, it
No,
won't record.
It won't record while
While
it's
it's plugged
charging.
in.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So, anyways, talking about before the camera cut out.
Intermission, yeah. The Xbox Live parties.
Yeah. So,
I got a story about that too. I'll go into it. You know the person too. Yeah.
I used to play a lot of like 2K and Madden.
Yeah.
So, at one point in time, I was actually ranked in 2K, like top 1,000 in the world. Like I was pretty decent at 2K. Madden. So I did that all in 2K, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and Madden, try to get top 1,000, right? So I get online to play Madden for the first time, bro. I get smacked so fucking bad. Like literally, it's like 48 to like 10, and I threw like 6 interceptions and like played terrible. So this guy's like messaging me, like talking shit. I totally pulled the bro, I'm 10 card. I hit him with the bro, I'm only 10. I'm sorry I suck.
It's funny, like you message like and say that, but like your gamer tag shows like the fucking 15-year mark on it. That's like 15 years old.
That's a thing?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it shows age on it.
Dude,
like,
dude,
bro,
your gamer tag is old as fuck. Yeah, like 16
bro,
years
I've rolled,
type shit.
Yeah, I mean, I've rolled my gamer tag since Xbox 360. Like,
yeah,
me too.
I wish I had the same account. I've had like 17 different accounts. So.
oh shit.
Yeah,
I'm on the same account. I will say I did change my gamer tag though.
It still follows your.
Yeah, it's just the account.
If you just change the name, then you're good.
Yeah, if you change the name, it's the same stuff. Yeah,
because my gamer tag, like the one that originated, I never knew how to change it. So literally everyone thought I was a girl on Xbox.
What was it?
It was like, so the one that it pre-made or whatever and just like puts it as your gamer tag was like Flower Child like 917 or some shit.
Damn.
Yeah, so everybody thought I was a girl.
Like an old hippie.
like on Xbox Live. And I'd get on there with my fucking country ass accent and everybody be like, "You're not a chick." And then like immediately mute the microphones if I'm playing like Warzone or something. So eventually finally changed it, but it still carried everything from like, I still got like, I can get on there and like see all my achievements from like fucking Halo 3 and shit.
Yeah. Dude, I don't think I'll ever fucking, I'll never tell this guy that I'm doing a podcast or whatever, but I got this fucking homie. You're talking about, girls on Xbox. I got this homie I played Destiny 1 with, which Destiny 1's like a dead game. But I'm like one of those people where, like, if I buy a game, I'm going to play it till I absolutely hate it. And I'm still playing Destiny 1 since COVID, which I bought it, like, back in 2014 or 2015 or whatever. But I just, like, I don't know. It's not a game that you can just really finish. So if I'm, like, chilling, I'll play that. But I have a homie on there that lives out in, like, Washington. And he was telling me about, like, oh, yeah, my girlfriend, blah, blah. I was like, okay, cool. This guy's got a girlfriend. And then like a week later, another conversation happens. And I was like, hey, yeah, so how did you meet your girlfriend? He's like, oh, we met on Overwatch. And, we played Destiny sometimes together, but not really. And I was like, oh, okay. Where does she live? He's like, oh, she's in like Texas or something like that. And I was like, oh, you guys like hung out? He's like, no. She doesn't really like have like a lot of money, but the times like I did send her money to like come up here, she got COVID, so she couldn't come. And I was like, oh, okay.
Bro's getting catfish.
I was like, how often like do you guys like call each other every night? Because like I've been in a situation where like I had to call my girl, because she was like visiting or she's like out of state for like a month or like a month and a half, and like I just know how it is. So I was like, hey, you guys like just have a schedule or whatever? Because y'all are in different time zones. And he's like, no, we've never talked on the phone. I was like, bro.
Bro's getting Manti-Teo'd out here.
Dude, yes, exactly. I was like, dude, it's 2023. I was like, you really believe?
You're not friends on Facebook? Like,
you really believe that she like doesn't like to talk on the phone? She has a phobia of talking on the phone and like she won't like video chat with you because like
didn't send your money back that you sent her to come see
all
you.
this shit, and bro, dude, I feel so bad for him because like that's my boy, but like I don't want to like crush my boy's like brain, with like the fact that like this person's either doesn't actually exist or is just using you.
I feel like online like gamer girlfriends like that was like 2010, 2011. Like
yeah, because like my cousin
nowadays like. yeah, we're gonna be friends on Facebook. Like, I'm gonna meet you.
I
Like,
gotta FaceTime you. Yeah, like,
for sure.
and like, I'm not flying you out. Like, you're gonna buy the ticket and I'll give you half of it later, or something like that. But like, I remember, yeah, we were saying like, yeah, 2010, 2012, all that stuff. My cousin is married and has 4 kids with a lady he met on Final Fantasy online.
Bro, like,
So like, it definitely does happen.
I remember
but,
I
like,
had a quote unquote girlfriend on like RuneScape for like a week, bro. Like, you know, back in the day, but
Dude, I remember, dude, talking about meeting these girls online, whatever. I can't tell you how many like girlfriends, you know, from like Tinder, bro. No, you know the mobile game I'm talking about.
there's a mobile game called Tinder.
Yeah, and like it pops up profiles and you swipe left or right on them.
Wait,
I understand what you're talking about. Yes, it's not really a game.
No,
I'm gonna start calling it that. I'm gonna start calling it that.
I don't think it's a
mobile
game.
game.
that's
A
a
hand-
mobile.
It ain't like Top Wars or
A
anything,
handheld.
bro, or whatever it's called.
A handheld game.
mobile game, bro.
Just like
Because I
Bumble.
be playing it, bro.
Dude, yeah, speaking of you being a player, dude. Bro, I have one of the like funniest stories. I'll tell you the edited version, but like the funniest thing this dude I've seen this dude do in like a long time is, bro.
You can tell the explicit
I can-
version. Just tell the
I
story.
don't want to tell the explicit version. I'll tell the edited
No,
version.
just tell the explicit.
No,
version.
hit me with the whole truth.
No,
Yeah,
no.
just-
because
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say the
This
explicit
is
thing.
good podcast.
If I
shit.
saw the explicit thing, he's gonna edit it all out. It's gonna be gone.
No, just
No,
tell
no,
him
no,
the
no.
explicit
No,
version.
no, because you told me in the car to not mention this story, but I'll tell you the edited version of the story. So, dude, I took this guy out. He's with me, my girlfriend, and like 3 of my girlfriend's friends, and
Nice.
and like he was already kind of getting like drunk a little bit at this party we were at, and then we all go to this club to hang out with me, my girlfriend, and her 3 friends, and I bring Isaiah along, and he's like kicking it with everybody. He's like getting along with everyone, but then he makes out with one of the girls, and then right after he's like, "Yo, that was pretty awesome," and then he's like, "But I gotta be honest with you, I'm kind of trying to holler at your friend." And then she's like, "That's cool. I'm kind of bi. I'm into her too. We could like both hook up with her." And I was like,
Nice.
"That's so fucking sick." And then he's like, "Yeah, but I don't really find you attractive." And I was like, "Bro, you're a fucking dog, dude. You just made out with a girl and thought, yeah." I'm
And then
really-
he's like, "Bitch, you ugly."
like, I'm really trying to like hook up with your girl over here. And then proceeds right after he says that, like pretty much like a fake "I'm sorry," goes and macks on this other girl. And this other girl's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe like you made out with her. I wanted to make out with you. Like, I can't believe you did that first." She's like, "I wouldn't be mad if you made out with both of us, but the fact that you did her first, I can't do that anymore." I'm like, how does this dude live? How does this guy he just walks. He just walks into a room and then people are like before that story even happened, I always called Isaiah like a human golden retriever because like everybody just wants to like become his friend, like go and pet him and like be like, "Hey, what's up? Hey, little buddy," you know? But I don't know, just that happening was just, I don't know. Seeing Isaiah like that,
Bitch, I'm a
just
dog.
yeah, he's a dog for real. But yeah, that's the most edited version of that story I can tell. You can cut it out if you want to, but
I've done things that I'm not necessarily proud of. Okay.
Hey. White picket fence.
Yeah, white picket fence. Fuck, dude.
Shout out.
Oh, man.
yeah, Dustin just had to know that story.
Dude,
Oh man.
that
Yeah.
ain't nothing. That ain't nothing.
Yeah, true. It's-
That's
oh,
just
man.
like...
That's why it's the edited version.
it's like
That guy's wild, dude.
oh, man.
Speaking of Xbox Live parties, though, a long time ago, Isaiah will remember this. I kind of like lost my fun and pleasure out of video games, but trolling people has always been a motivator to get on Xbox. So me and Isaiah and a bunch of other friends, we used to do this thing called X-Files, which would be where we would come up with a crazy story that would seem realistic and believable. So, and I would have to be someone that I'd never talked to or barely talked to. So Dustin, you, for example, if I had just met you at an Xbox Live party
over there, bro.
Yeah, I got Scott's texting me asking me
Man,
what days I'm on
fuck
vacation.
Fuck Scott.
Yeah, fuck Scott.
Yeah, if I ever fucking see you again, Scott, I'm gonna shake your hand. Anyway,
I just sent it, and we're all good, bro.
We hop on Xbox Live, and I'd be like, Dustin, well, what's your last name? Oh wait, my bad, Dustin Smith. That's your name, right? I'd be like, wait, Dustin Smith, is that you? And you'd be like, oh yeah, how you know me? I'm like, dude, we know each other from fucking. And I'd have Isaiah tell me or text me like your first grade teacher's name or some shit. And I'm like,
shit.
Miss Patterson's class, bro. Don't you remember me, dude? My name's Noah. Make some shit up and just go along and like come up with some crazy ass story. I'm not gonna go like this would be like a 4-hour long process, you know.
Yeah.
At the very end, you know, A meets Z. I'd have you believing some crazy shit about your mom or like your stepmom, like cheated on your dad, and like
Jesus Christ,
and you would believe it because like everything would be intertwined. You thought I really didn't know you, and like my fucking dad somehow banged your mom.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like I would just like lightly say something like,
"You guys did this for fun?"
Yes, all the time. I'd be like, I would just lightly. I gotta find the video now so I can like do it on here. But I'd be like, yeah, dude. I remember like we used to like hang out at McDonald's together. Remember like you know like your mom and my dad would like meet us up at the play place at McDonald's, and they just like go chill in the car together for like 45 minutes.
Fucking jerk each other.
And we
off.
would just play in the play. Do you not remember that, dude? First grade. I'll just like make some shit up, and then. And I'd be like, yeah, it's crazy how like we found out eventually like my dad was banging your mom, like some shit like that. Dude, like just make it seem like normal though, right? And then
Jesus.
And like, you know, people be freaking out or like thinking like everything's real. And I'm
Mom!
like, yeah, and I'd be like, but what if I told you, Dustin,
Do you want to play a game?
that none of this was real? It was all a lie. Your wife never cheated on you.
It was my mom.
It doesn't matter. Like just
here's the thing.
the story.
He did this to somebody you know.
I did this to somebody, and now they're going through a divorce.
And what?
And now I've retired from X-filing people.
Because it turns out that what he was saying
true.
was true.
Dude.
What the fuck? Who was the person?
Okay. We can't say any names or anything. But look. This is the story, right? This is how it all happened. So, well, I'm playing Destiny 2 out of all games. I was talking about Destiny 1. But I was playing Destiny 2 with me, Isaiah, Dylan, and this other guy. And this other guy, I'd never met him before, but...
Fuck. Okay. I know what we're talking about.
And
Jesus Christ.
we're gonna call him Jimmy. So Jimmy, I was like, man, I don't like this. I don't fucking like the way this guy talks. Now I like Jimmy now. Jimmy's a cool guy. But when I first heard this man's voice, I was like, man, I gotta fuck with this guy. So we're all fucking chilling on Destiny and all that.
I'm sorry, Jimmy.
And then everyone decides like
You're laughing pretty hard over there.
Oh,
for
yeah.
how sorry
Oh,
you
this
are.
is fucking hilarious. You did this to
I
Jimmy.
did this to Jimmy, yes. So Jimmy, you know, the last fucking thing that pissed me off, besides his voice, was this motherfucker's like, hey, let's not play Destiny anymore. Let's play Forza. And I was like, who the fuck plays Forza? Y'all work on cars every fucking day. Why are you joining Jimmy playing Forza? Because Isaiah and Dylan were like, oh yeah, I'll play Forza with you. like, y'all are fucking weirdos. All you do is work on cars. Then you want to go fucking drive fake cars. Like, get a fucking life. Meanwhile, I'm fucking shooting aliens, not having a life either. But
Making up elaborate stories.
I'm like, I got no one to play
and you
Destiny
hit Jimmy with the truth.
So I got no one to play Destiny with. So I immediately look at Isaiah's friends and I look up Jimmy, and I'm like, oh, it's Jimmy Rothschild. That's the only person that fucking could be him, because the only one he's the only friend on Facebook that's named Jimmy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, Jimmy, are you Jimmy Rothschild? And he's like, yeah, dude. I was like, bro, are you married to Susan Rothschild? And he's like, yeah, how you know her? I was like, bro, we went to like school together back at like Oldham County High.
No, bro.
And he'd be like,
no, you knew some dude.
no,
that was
I'm getting to it,
hurting.
motherfucker. It's a fucking X-Files thing. I know everything that happened. Trying to fucking chime in, bro. Hey, look.
This fucking
So I'm like,
So they're at Orange County High together.
so I'm like, yo, yeah, you went to like Orange County High, all this shit, bro. Like, yeah, I went to fucking school with your wife, like back in high school. I was like, dude, yeah, I remember like she used to have a thing with my boy, Damon. And they'd be like, oh, really? I was like, yeah, dude. I remember like they were like still messing around till like 2018. And he's like,
fuck, bro.
and I just made up a fucking year that was recent, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, I was like, really? I was like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah. I was like, dude, I remember we used to play Destiny together. We used to play Destiny 1, and he like got off a raid because she called him and was like, hey, my fucking ex is being a dick. I need to hang out with you. And I was like, yeah, and he fucking like dipped to get some fucking pussy. And I said it just plain straight face, like act like a normal. I wasn't like trying to say like, yeah, my boy fucked your wife or whatever. Like, I was just like, yeah, like, yeah. I remember like, back 2018, yeah, he was like really into her or whatever. And he would like, she would kind of like let him simp or whatever. Just making this story completely out of the blue. Now, the reason why I said that guy's name though is because I was friends with him on Facebook, and she was a mutual between me and Jimmy's wife. So I just went with a story. I just made up a fucking story.
Yeah.
Because I knew a little bit about Damon.
Bro, you out here trying to get people beat up and shit.
Dude, that's another reason why I had to fucking stop. So anyway, like, turns out Jimmy's wife and Damon did have a fucking thing in high school, and they did talk to each other after high school.
You picked the guy?
I had no idea. I had no
He
fucking...
picked the guy?
Yes, I had no idea.
Fuck, bro.
I had no idea that they ever did have a thing. And now he's thinking that his wife cheated on him in 2018.
Oh my god, bro! You didn't do the dun dun dun,
Dude. So
Well,
like,
he did.
so yes, at the so he started getting pissed, right? And then I'm like, okay, this is the end. This is the full climax. Okay, now I gotta pull it up. I'm like scrambling, right, to hop on YouTube. I'm like,
you're on the phone with him?
No, I'm on Xbox Live Party. Yeah, and I'm like,
okay.
I'm like, Jimmy, what if I told you she never hooked up with Damon? Or like, just, some shit like that. And he's like, nah, dude.
And then
nah.
come to find out.
Bro, he hops on Facebook. He finds out that I'm friends with Damon. So he thinks I'm not pulling this out of my ass. And he's like, oh, yeah, sure. Cool. And then dude just turned his fucking Xbox off. And then he calls Dylan. He's like, yo, what the fuck is up with that Noah guy? Like, bro, I looked at his Facebook. He's friends with that fucking Damon guy. And now I'm really fucking wondering, like, what the fuck's going on? That was about 3 years ago.
Something like that. It is.
Now they're fucking divorced. So,
Turns out Damon was.
dude, so they got a divorce. What? How long ago?
It's
They're
still
still-
in process.
yeah.
They're still but how long ago did it start? Like the breaking up thing?
like
6 months ago.
yeah,
Like,
probably.
6 months, a year ago. So like, in my brain, all I can think is, did I cause a rupture that just got bigger and bigger? Because, like, I mean, from the start, if you got a random dude on an Xbox telling you, like, yeah, your wife, is fucking around, and then you go to your fucking wife and is like, no, I heard that you were doing this, and then the wife's like, well, where'd you fucking hear that? some random dude on Xbox told me that you're fucking somebody. Now, like that's already gonna cause trust issues right there on both ends. So that dude's got like 2 kids with his wife and all that. I can't. I feel I'm guilty. I feel guilty of like fucking shit up, and that's why I will never X-Files anybody unless it's like a tiny like little tiny joke, like, oh yeah, it turns out your keys were always in your couch or something. I don't know. Like
Bro,
something.
fucked himself up so bad.
Dude
Like,
went
so-
from ruining marriages to hiding car keys.
Yes, like that's all I can do at this point. I mean,
The
I haven't-
Grinch who stole the car keys, bro.
yeah, like I haven't X-Files anyone in a long time, which I mean, I can't remember. That was probably the last time I ever did it, right?
That's the last time you ever did it in which I partook.
Oh yeah, well, I think you partook in most of them, so. Yeah, but yeah. After that, I had to retire because who knows what kind of
Fuck,
trouble
bro.
I've started from that. And me and Jimmy are pretty cool now. I saw him the other day, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I haven't done that since because like I don't fucking know what could happen." And Isaiah was like, "Yeah, dude, all kinds of shit could happen." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, I'm worried. What if I fucking like right before I play the fucking
Bro,
right before I play that, yes,
something.
I hear just a
Boom!
Yeah.
Jesus fuck!
like because I could literally be like, I could
Bro,
like,
you're on trial for murder, bro.
Or bro, what if not even just a in the background you hear like some dude like, what the fuck is this? And then
then shoots the
some
person
woman
making
like,
the story.
what are you doing? And then the gunshots. bro.
Bro's on trial for double homicide.
Dude, so yeah, I can't do this shit anymore.
Oh
But-
fuck, dude.
Yeah, that's my big fear. Cause like I could literally be like, hey, I gotta tell you something, and that's like the final straw.
Dude's
Bang bang.
having the worst week possible, and then you fucking
You
lay
give him
there.
that 13th reason, bro.
Yeah,
he
bro.
just fucking does it.
Dude, fucking.
Yeah, but ever
Damn,
since like you don't really ever see those memes that much anymore. But every time I do see one of those X-Files memes, I immediately like go back to like those times.
Glory days.
Dude has PTSD caused by himself.
The
bro.
chopper's
Yeah.
rolling in, bro.
Dude,
Into
yeah,
the
Jimmy, if
jungle.
you're listening to this, I'm sorry. Hopefully maybe one day, if like my job falls apart, I can someday work with you because you run a cool job that nobody works at besides you. Anyway,
What the fuck, bro? Well,
Bro, shout out to Jimmy.
dude, shout out Jimmy's wife
What the fuck, dude?
for no reason.
why are you shouting out Jimmy's wife? You got something you need to tell us?
It wasn't worth it. Jimmy's wife wasn't worth it. Yo, y'all ever just like drive with your homie and like you just like look over and like the RPM is just going more and more and the miles per hour just going more and more and you're on like the expressway going east and then like you see like a trailer and you try to race the trailer and then you see all of a sudden see a Camaro and you like tell like your buddy tells you like, hey, give that guy a thumbs up, and you're like, why? And you're like, just do it, dude. And you give the guy a thumbs up and all of a sudden you hit 120 miles per hour and you're just like zooming past traffic like you think you're just like traveling through fucking time, and then all of a sudden like
You get to the gates.
it's been a long day without you. That just starts playing on the radio, and you look over, you're like, "Yo, what's going on?" And he just looks at you, and he's like stern gripping the wheel, and he just like looks back at you, and he's like, "She meant everything to me, dude." And you're like, "Bro, it's okay." And then he just turns the radio on even louder.
Have you done this to more than one person?
No.
No,
Okay.
that's never happened before. But I was just wondering if that happened to you.
No,
Oh, okay, cool.
no. I've heard of other people being in this particular moment.
No, there was this one time though.
A
I did-
moment like this.
I did everything like that with Isaiah, but I was in the back seat, not the passenger seat.
At least the back seat, you got
Yeah,
a little bit more to go through
exactly.
before you slide through the windshield. Bro. I feel a little safer.
But dude, I've had so many interesting car rides with Isaiah because, like, dude, someone could be just driving a stock Mustang and he'll be like,
He's trying to race.
Yeah, that fucking piece of shit wants to fucking test me in this fucking integrity.
I don't even fucking. I've never owned an Integra.
Or
Bro,
what was
I
that
be-
black car? What was that black car?
Oh, a TL.
Oh yeah, TL. Whatever.
I'd be doing that in my
Timeline.
fucking 98 CRV, bro.
Something about just being behind the wheel of a Honda, bro. Everybody's trying to race you.
Dude, somehow like just as soon as you like get into the Honda, your like Carhartt beanie just goes up 2 inches. You know, it just looks a little bit more and more like a condom every time you step into it. Yeah. And the seat gets lower. The seat gets lower, and your hat goes up. Yeah, exactly.
Bro trying to race for pinks out here and got Jesse vibes all over him, bro.
First of all, Jesse drove a fucking Jetta, okay?
I know he did, but I'm just saying you got fucking Jesse vibes.
Man.
Bro, what is Farkle?
Farkle is a dice rolling game.
Oh my, no shit.
Look, it's a game jam-packed with dice rolling and risk-taking.
Dude, I'm at this man's house, and he's got the GoPro stacked on top of a Farkle box, and I'm like, what's Farkle? And he just reads the front of the box.
I've never
Oh.
played the game, bro.
I thought you loved games.
It's
I do love games,
It's
but
a
I've never played
classic
that game.
dice rolling risk-taking game by Play Monster.
Oh, we gotta leave Jimmy.
We're going to leave Jimmy?
Yeah,
All right, we'll leave Jimmy.
he don't listen.
That's true.
But if he does, he'll
We love
know,
you,
He'll
Jimmy.
know we're talking about Jimmy. We're not
Yeah,
talking
Jimmy,
about
you
him.
know who you are,
We love you.
but the world doesn't know.
Yeah.
But, no, I don't know. Fucking, we've been all over the place.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna bring up this thing that's been bothering me lately. Is like motherfuckers that come into like my work, right? And they bring a buddy because the buddy's a quote unquote expert. Now, I know you guys work in the car industry. You probably get all kinds of motherfuckers that come in that bring a buddy and just fucking second guess everything.
Bro, it's
you
not.
decide to do.
It's never a buddy. It's always some fucking 58 to 68-year-old man who ain't worked on cars in 30 years
Fuck.
and wants to tell you how to work on these new cars.
Yeah.
Mm.
I used to be a mechanic for 30 years.
Yeah, I was a mechanic back all the way up till 95, and I know them modules is different now, but it all works the same. No, bro, it don't. What do you mean diagnostic? All you gotta do is plug that computer in. Sir, that tells you a code. It doesn't tell you why it coded.
Dude, my problem has been like, I guess like a lot of people can like have been like fucked over on like their phone bills in the past because like some like 20-year-old that lives in his mom's basement that drives a fucking Beamer and like pays $1,000 a month for a car, but like, has no other things going on.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, the people that think it's totally cool to practically scam people have like fucked up the industry for everybody else. And I guess people come in and they're like worried they're gonna get fucking scammed or some shit or ripped off. So they bring a buddy. And then like this my last case, I had someone bring in their brother who he thought he was just a fucking like whiz on phones and what people actually need on their data plans and all this shit. And he's like, yeah, we want the one that's 2 lines for $55. Taxes included. I was like, motherfucker, that shit don't exist. I was like, and if you fucking knew all this shit, why
You
didn't
would
you just,
know.
why didn't you help your like everything I can do technically? Well, besides a few things, like there's like technicalities I can fix, but like almost everything you can do online nowadays. Like my job is just for the people that like don't feel comfortable doing it, or they just want advice on like what's best for them.
Yeah.
Kind of like car salesman at this point. But I'm like, dude, like why are you fucking like why are you here to like tell me what they want? They just tell me what they want. I can do it for them. But then I kind of get it. Like I said, people have gotten ripped off in the past and all that. So that was fine. But like in the whole like everything I was doing, like I got this lady a new phone with a new plan and all that. And she's like, well, how do I do this? Like, I don't like this. How do I change that? I don't really try to like do stuff on people's phones for them anymore because they're going to think, well, I can just come and fix everything. I want them to know how their phone works. So I
Yeah.
just tell people like, all right, so you want to hit that button, and I'll quiz them sometimes. Like, what button do you think you have to hit next? So because old people, you have to do that with. If you
Yeah.
just do it,
It's the only way they remember.
they ain't gonna pay attention to what you're doing. You gotta have them actually hit the buttons.
That's what when people come in and want their phone synced to their Bluetooth, like I
Yeah.
make them do it. 'Cause
Yeah. 'Cause
it's
you don't
just
wanna
like,
come
bro,
every
I don't want
time.
to see you next week doing the same shit again. Like,
Exactly.
come on, Ralph.
So, like, I'm showing this lady, right? And then out of nowhere, like, I'm typing on the shit and everything, like, getting, like, the Wi-Fi password, whatever. This motherfucker, and that's what I was trying to figure out, like, what kind of name can you give these people? Because, you know, you have Karen for, like, the people that, like, oh, I want to speak to the manager. And you got Andes, which are, like, you know, one-trick pony dudes that, like, will, like, only focus on one thing in their life. I know that's a saying. But what do you call these people? I'm thinking Henry. Helper Henry.
Old Helper Henry.
Oh,
here.
Helper Henry, motherfucker.
Helper Henry.
Yeah, that's the new name. So if anybody hears this and they fucking are one of those people that want to come in and be like the fucking expert, like, you know how like they have like Pawn Stars? Like, well, I gotta call a guy.
And
they-
call a guy who's an expert on
Yeah,
the matter.
these fucking
Why
Helper
don't
Henrys.
you go to Helper Henry and have him set up your fucking Bluetooth?
Exactly.
Then?
These fucking people that think they're the expert and they're gonna come in so they can like help translate apparently to the real expert, the motherfucker that works there. I just hate.
Bro, I'll tell you what I hate. I'll tell you what I hate. When people come in with a translator who can't fucking talk either.
Oh shit. Yeah, going back to that though, like, but to finish that thing off, dude, I was trying to touch something on a phone and he snatched the phone out of my fucking hand, and I was like, hey man, I just want to let you know, like, proper etiquette. You should just let me do my job, and you just stay there, and like help if I need help. Like if I'm like, hey, I need help explain this to her, which there shouldn't be because she speaks fucking English. Like, there's really no, it's fucking cookie cutter. It's like
he snatched a phone up.
he
out
snatched
of your-
a phone out of my hand to like to fucking save a contact or some shit. Because I was helping her like learn how to save a contact.
Yeah.
It's like, you should just fucking gone home and ordered all this if you fucking think you're so fucking smart. And I don't know. It's just frustrating. But I'm glad we came up with a name so that way I can start calling people that. Helper Henrys. The
Dude.
fake experts.
Look, you're gonna have to start that at work, bro.
Yep.
Every time you see somebody walking in like that, be like, "Oh, we got a fucking Henry coming in."
Yeah, we got a Henry. You got Karens, you got Henrys.
Yep.
Well, you still got male Karens, but the fucking people that are like, yeah,
Bro,
just
male
wanna make
Karens
sure.
are worse than female Karens, bro. I swear.
Yeah, are they?
Or dude, or you get the ones that think that you fucked their wives over. Like, so you
well,
you
why
sell
don't
a,
you why don't you
you
come
sell
in
a
there then?
service to the wife, and then the husband comes in to pay for it. And he's like, "We didn't fucking need that. Why'd you force her? I didn't force her to buy it, you dumb fuck."
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I told you, like
I
this is
said,
what's
"Hey,
recommended."
this is recommended at this mileage," and she said yes.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, I was standing here when she tried to call you. Why didn't you answer the phone,
Yeah.
buddy?
Yeah.
Bucko. Now here we are, 2
Down at
days
the pay by
later.
the hour hotel, fucking getting your rocks off with Roxanne,
Dude, can
and
you
now you're trying to beat your wife in front of me, you piece of shit.
can you imagine a world where like they're like, hey, yeah, just do whatever you want, say whatever you want to the customer,
Bro.
and just be like, I would just love that so
I
much.
used to work at a dealership like that, bro.
Oh,
We
really?
used to be able to say what we wanted. It was on the sketchy side of town,
Oh,
real roughneck, you know. And we was
Good.
able to pretty well, because like if we didn't tell them to go fuck themselves, the GM would walk up and be like, "Hey, I got something for you, buddy.
was it the southern state or the northern
Go
state?
fuck yourself." Southern,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Dude,
West side.
West Side till we die.
I mean, you know,
But then I
my
came.
job does not entail dealing with customers a whole
Not
lot.
at all. No.
You know,
You're lucky.
my customer interaction is supposed to be very limited because
Yeah.
I'm just there to fix the shit, not to fucking
Yeah.
talk to the people and tell them why they need all this and this. Like, I'll do it on occasion if it's something like really important, really major, whatever. Scott has
Bitch.
no fucking issue just like,
Pulling you in the
Bus
fucking
rolling a
office.
tech, dude. He is so
Yes,
bad
bro.
about bus rolling a technician.
Because he doesn't
dude.
want to be the bad guy. He just
and
like,
then he'll like bring you up to talk to a customer,
Yeah.
And then dude will just fucking vanish.
Dip,
back
bro.
to his fucking lair.
Damn.
Like, dude will go, like, hide in the bathroom or some shit, bro.
Damn.
And, like, I can't tell you how many times that, like, he's done that to me. And every time, it's never with a customer that's, like, happy that we told them they needed something.
Yeah.
It's always some fucking shitty customer who's, like, up in arms about something. And I can't tell you how many times I've just, like, the customer be in the middle of saying something, I just walk away.
Dude,
I'll just turn around and walk away.
you know,
You got two options.
It's not your job,
you
bro.
say yes or no. Yeah.
Either you're gonna stand here and keep yelling at nobody. You're just gonna stand here yelling because I'm gone, or I'm gonna stop you and I'm gonna be like, "Shut the fuck up! Who the fuck are you talking to like this?" Like,
Dude,
bro, because
swear.
here's the thing: every time that a customer is doing that shit, they always immediately, bro, they want to like jump on you, acting like you're lying to them about
Yeah.
what they're like, bro. What do you think I get out of lying to you,
Bro, you
about,
think
like-
we get 5,000 customers a month because we're out here lying to everybody? There ain't enough people in the fucking city. We'd be out of business in a year.
Dude,
Exactly.
the cool thing about like where I work at is like if someone like doesn't do their job all the way, like anybody in the entire company, and they made a commission off of it, I can file for a correction and then take all the money. So like it'd be kind of cool if like, you know, you all had that rule to where, you know, if someone's like, if a fucking person that sells the service is like, oh yeah, well you're upset about this, let me just have you talk to the fucking technician, and then just pieces out, but then you somehow like saved the transaction, you should make money on both sides. Then you should get paid your hour plus his cut. That would be my take. Because if like, you're just gonna leave your fucking spot, you're gonna make the other person do your job for you, then like he needs to get your money too.
Yeah.
That's like my opinion.
Because
Or you gotta split it. You gotta split that cut or something.
here's the thing: as a service advisor, like your job, and correct me if I'm wrong, okay? As a service advisor, your job is to, when you look at it big picture, it's deal with the customers face to face, big
Mhm.
picture.
Yep.
But that includes, you know, greeting them, getting them checked in, telling them what we found is wrong with their vehicle, and then helping them decide where they want to go from there, and then getting them out the door after it's all said and done, right?
Yep.
So I don't understand how you can skip whole parts of that, like every single time, and retain a job. Because it's like, as a technician,
You can't not put a bolt back in and keep your job.
yeah, I can't. If every car I worked on, I was just like, imagine if every single car I worked on, I was like, fuck you, I'm not doing an inspection.
Yeah. You'd be fired.
Exactly.
Do you not get paid on inspections?
No. An inspection is free.
Damn.
So here's the thing. There are different levels of inspections. Okay. The free inspection basically is we're going to measure your tires, brakes, we're going to air your tires up, we're going to check all your fluids, we're going to check for leaks, we're going to make sure your car is like basically safe to drive.
Yeah.
We're not going to check out anything inside the car, none of that good stuff, okay? If you want an inspection where we actually like take the car out and drive it and make sure that it's like driving straight and everything's working as it should, like creature comfort wise, that costs money.
Yeah.
So we don't do that for free. But like as far as like an inspection goes where we check your tires and brakes and all that good stuff, that's free.
Oh, okay. How long does that take?
An inspection?
Like 5
About 10 minutes. If it's
But
up
they
in the
say-
air,
But if they say no, and like you get another inspection like right after that, and it took like an hour in between, like not in between, but like start of the hour, 10-minute inspection. They say no, you're still waiting on that. And then at the end of the hour, you get another inspection. They say no. You could work like a whole hour of like technical work, but you didn't get paid a dime.
Yeah.
That's fucked. See, that's why I love like about my job is I make 16 an hour plus commission. So if someone's like, you know, I don't think I really like that, I'm gonna like shop around everywhere else or whatever. Whatever. It's like, I'm not gonna do that today. I might do it later. I'm still like making money. So
So
that's what I love about that. Just
Hear
the
me out.
safety net. Now you will make a lot of money when you do get an actual like job, but I don't know. It's just a peace of mind knowing like I'm not wasting time, quote unquote.
So hear me out. A lot of places have gone to a setup where what they do is
Like minimum wage plus commission.
no.
Oh.
So a lot of places have gone to a setup where what they do is you clock in every day and clock out every day.
Talking
Okay.
about our boy, that Lexus.
Yes.
I get you.
So a lot of places are like that. You clock in every day and you clock out every day. And basically, if there is not enough work for you to have hit the amount of time that you've been clocked in, you get paid what you were clocked in that week.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So,
That's kind of cool.
yes.
So you know you're gonna get like paid X amount of dollars regardless.
Yes.
Anything you get more than that. Yeah. But does that incentivize people to sometimes be lazy though?
No.
Or if they're like sitting at like only 23 hours in the week, is it really worth them to like crush that last 17?
Hear me out. So, if you consistently aren't hitting, like, if you aren't consistently, like, making more hours than what you've been clocked in, at a certain point, you're out. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they're like, no.
I get that, yeah.
But, like,
So,
it might have been his phone.
oh. Sound like a plane, like with the headphones on.
Like, it's a lot of places have a shop foreman, and that's who monitors the hours. So basically, you'll get like your first warning, like, hey, you know, you're not producing.
Yeah.
Like, there's work to be done, but you're not producing an adequate amount of hours. You'll get a warning, and then after that you get one warning. If you continue to fuck off, then you're gone.
Gotcha.
So, and I think that's how it should be. Because in the industry we're in, we have times where, like, there isn't enough work to go around.
Yeah.
Like, and I gotta say, like, I've never worked for a manager that was that bad
Damn.
in any job I've ever had.
Not even McDonald's?
No, bro.
Oh, that's right. The fucking manager of McDonald's was trying to fuck you while you were 17. I forgot about that. Dude, I remember,
Jesus
remember that.
Christ.
Dude, this man used to work at McDonald's. He's like, bro, my manager was like 25 and had like a kid, but she had a fat ass. And he was like, dude, I was cooking them fries. And there's a little hallway by the fries, right? Every McDonald's is shaped the fucking same. So I knew what he was talking about. And she was like, excuse me, and just back that shit up on his dick while he was cooking fries.
What the fuck?
Back that fat ass on his dick. And she's like, oh, the fries aren't the only thing crispy right now, are they, Isaiah?
What the fuck, bro?
And she's like, I'll be in the mop closet. And that's how I met his ex-girlfriend. But it wasn't her,
Jesus
though.
Christ.
It wasn't her. It was another girl. He only
Who
works
thought
in...
the fries were crispy?
Yeah, only the fry. I love this guy that he only like works in twos, right? Like he can't flirt with like one girl that he works with. This guy works. I think that I don't know where I was going with that, but it is funny though how like it's never just one girl that's into him. It has to be like one girl will be into him in like a scene or an area, right, or a group, right?
And then he kisses the other one.
And then kisses the other one. The other one's like, "Why the fuck did you kiss her? Why didn't you kiss me?"
Nom, 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 nom.
But it's super funny though. It's like when he worked at McDonald's, like his ex-girlfriend that he met there told me like I wasn't actually into him, but everyone else was. So I felt like I had to get him. I was like, is that really how like fucking is that what Isaiah does? He just causes a domino effect in women. Like just there's like
Well,
20
she wanted to fuck him, so I had to fuck him first.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like there's 26 girls in a room, right? All of them will be like that guy's fucking weird. And then one will just be like, you know what? He's actually kind of cute. And then all of a sudden,
It's
click.
a swarm.
Dude, they're like, wait, Daisy thinks he's cute? I gotta have Isaiah. And then and then they're like, oh my God, Chelsea wants it? Well, I want him too. Wait, Chelsea's an actual girl from high school that I used to fuck with. I forgot. I just came. I forgot all about that. That's another story.
Bruh!
I think I should just get a permanent spot on this fucking thing because I know so many stories about this guy, and I fuck with you. So yeah, I'm about to pitch in. I'm about to buy the second GoPro.
This motherfucker knows too much, like, of my story
Bro,
past.
bro, I've been watching like TikToks and shit, and they be like, when your best man at your wedding stands up and you just got to tell him, sit down, bro, you know too much.
Oh, dude,
This one time, and then he's like, nope, mic shuts off.
So one thing, like, I'm in a pretty like serious relationship for like the past year now, and like, you know, she lives with me and everything, which is like kind of early, but the circumstances, it was just like best this way. But like, obviously, like, you know, when you've lived with someone for a good amount of time, like, you're probably gonna expect like, yeah, this is probably gonna like go forever. At least, you know, you'd hope so. But like, it has like caused me to like think about, like, you know, if I did have a wedding, like, who would be there? Like, who would be like the person and all that? And honestly, like, I got a lot of people that I could consider like my like best man, but I think I would want the person that has the best story / speech. And I don't know if Isaiah would be that guy, but I'd want him to, because I feel like he knows something that I completely forgot about that he would just like totally like kill, and it'd be fucking funny.
This one time.
Hey, remember this one time we dry humped behind Walmart? And I yelled out rape and nobody came and saved me.
Honestly, that probably happened.
That did. We were skateboarding around Walmart one day. And he said some shit. And I was like, fuck you.
Let's get it on.
I was like, I'll tag you right now. I picked him up and like threw him on the ground and like got on top of him, and I think I held him down, but he started yelling rape. And I was like,
that was about the fighting. I'm so not a rapist. Let's get it on.
Oh man. Dude, that is like a weird thing to think about. Is that like, well, not the whole like driving on Walmart thing, but like him and I grew up in a neighborhood that all it had was like a Walmart and a Taco Bell.
Oh yeah.
So we just loitered and skateboarded and BMX'd. Well, I didn't BMX, but he did, and like just did a bunch of like goofy stuff around this little retail area.
So was you guys part of like the Walmart Mafia?
No.
That's what we used to call it, bro. So like you would go to Walmart.
Are you from like a small town? Or are you from here?
Yeah. So like when I used to go to Walmart out in the same area that I'm thinking that you guys are talking about, I was different.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
okay.
was before I moved.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, the
southern
Walmart
side,
Mafia
southern
was out like near where I grew
know
up.
all about those motherfuckers.
So bro, you'd go to Walmart at like 3:00 in the morning, and the Walmart Mafia is out there just fucking doing donuts in their 4-wheel drives and shit, and like revving and fucking loud ass music, and just a bunch of fucking rednecks out there just fucking hooting and hollering.
See,
Just-
I've always wondered what it'd be like to live in a small town like that, where all it has is just a Walmart. So
Yeah.
like the youth just goes to Walmart and
and just does hood rat shit all night.
Dude,
bro.
like I remember, like I saw like this viral video of like some kids, like some high schoolers, were in like full costumes for Halloween, and all they did was go to Walmart and just goof around. I'm like, bro, like you can't just have a party or like do normal people's shit. Like you got to go to Walmart.
No, bro, these guys would be at Walmart all hours of the night. You could
Yeah.
go there at 3:00 in the morning,
Dude.
4:00 in the morning, 5:00 in the morning. They got all their fucking big jacked up trucks circled up, just blaring fucking Luke Bryan, just
No.
fucking.
I get like when you're 17, 16 and shit, like you can't go to a club, you know, you can't go to a bar, you can't like hang out in places. But like, dude, I've heard there used to be grown men, like grown ass men in their 20s that used to like drive their fucking like Ricer ass Honda Civic, or daddy bought fucking Corvette to Krispy Kreme donuts.
hmm Yeah, everybody's got that spot where all the fucking hoodlums hang out.
Bro, but they would just fucking stand there.
Yep.
Like not like race or anything like that. Just sit around and jerk off to each other's cars. And like I'm like, dude, like why don't you all
It's like fucking underground car shows, bro.
It is.
dude, why don't you just like stop jerking off to your boy's car and like get some bitches, you know? Like
Quit being a bitch and get bitches.
yeah, for real. Like go talk to some girls. Like I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Dude, fucking. I know exactly the shit you're talking about.
Oh yeah,
Fucking-
yeah. What's even funnier is like those dudes that like claim to be car guys. Which this is what I was telling Isaiah one time. We were at New Year's Eve. And I was like, I think Isaiah says I'm like, well, I'm a car guy. I was like, no, you're not. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, dude, a car guy is someone like, and this is to me, this is my definition, someone that went to a fucking private school and their dad bought them a fucking sports car, and once every 2 weeks or whatever, when they get their check because they don't have rent money or anything like that, they add some kind of $1,000 fucking mod to their car that they paid someone else to do. Which I remember I've seen one of the people that used to hang out at fucking Krispy Kreme go to your all's fucking shop and get something worked on. It was like a simple thing too.
Yeah.
And like I was like, how does this guy call himself a fucking car dude? And I was like, okay, it makes sense now. Car guys aren't actual mechanics. They don't know shit. They're not a technic. They don't know shit about how it works. They just like to look at it. They like to take pictures, and that's about it.
Well, those are posers.
I don't know.
Posers.
I mean, I guess you'd call them a poser, but like to me, I like like you do a lot of shit to your cars, but like you've probably only uploaded like 3 pictures of that thing. Like the amount of pictures versus dollars you spent on it in parts is probably like $10K a picture because you have about like 3 of them. So-
Dang.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Car guy.
and like you didn't pay anybody to like add stuff to it besides like like getting it tuned or something like that. So like that car, like if you spent like money on people like paying labor, she's probably like twice that.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, so like you having your car is like like almost unobtainable to these like what I would call car guys because they'd have to spend like a whole like year's salary on it. So I don't know. It's just
I mean, I guess that's a good point.
I think
But-
he's trying to jerk your dick.
people that just like I don't know. Well, we have a buddy, our buddy Noah, the other Noah. He always says like, oh no, that's not like no actual car guy owns that phone. That people that have not phone, my bad, own that car aren't actual like car people. They just rich kids with daddy money.
Yeah.
And I was like, I totally get that because I
No,
I used to friend those people.
I would call those people posers as well. Like, I don't claim to be a car guy though, so I mean I know a little about cars, but nothing like.
Here's the thing: it doesn't matter what you're into. There's always gonna like anything that is like that has its own culture. Like there is a car culture.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a music culture. There's all kinds of music cultures. There's car culture. There's all kinds of different cultures that you can be into. But like there are people who are going to be posers in any culture
for
that
sure.
you find that are just like, and like you can like cars and not really
Know shit about
know
them.
shit.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't consider you a car guy if you like something but you don't know anything about it. I wouldn't consider you like
I would respect you more than posing about it though. Like the
But like
the people that
there's
like because I
dudes-
can go to a car show and I can I can respect what someone's built.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I know enough about it to know, like, okay, that's carbureted or that's turbo or that's fuel injected, whatever it is. But, like, I don't, I can't tell you what millimeter turbo that is or what kind of tune's going to make that thing run fastest or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I can respect the time and the materials that were put into the car.
But so what the people you're talking about more so
talking about people that have like they do nothing, but like they bought the car the way
They bought the car built.
They
Yeah.
never fucking changed anything, and all they do is take Instagram reels
See-
and post them on trendy sounds.
Those guys claim to be car guys, but those guys are posers. They're
Mhm.
not only are they posers, they're just like clout chasers.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I don't know. It's just you'll find that in anything. Like
Oh,
think
yeah.
about like fucking hardcore music, bro. How many fucking posers and like clout chasers
Yeah, true.
do you run into? They're all over the place.
Dude, that's the one. That's like the thing. Like I'm straight edge, but almost every straight edge person I've met, besides like a handful, are people like I just despise, because like they like all they care about is like being somewhat like, I guess, quote unquote famous in this very small niche subculture.
Yeah.
Like they're just chasing a blue check, and like I don't know, like there's a really popular band from here, and like I went to one of their first shows ever, and it was like one of them was in like a pizza restaurant.
Yeah. I know.
Now they're playing, fucking Coachella, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, a lot of those dudes like followed me on Instagram, and then as soon as like started blowing up, boom, unfollow a bunch of people. And I'm like, it's just like, I get like I was never like friends with like most of them. I was friends with one guy, the guitarist, and I'm still like I still keep up with him today. Like we're still following each other on Instagram and stuff like that. But like just like acting like getting a big head off of something.
Acting like you're better than people now when
It's
those
fucking-
people are the ones that supported you in the beginning. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
It's fucking wild. And like you're saying, like being a poser, like
That would be like us if this ever blows up. Like fucking like everybody who listened day one, like being like, no, fuck you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I would never do that.
But yeah, so like I get you're saying like there's a poser and everything, but like it's crazy when the poser or the tryhard is the one that becomes like the biggest, like
Yeah.
most noticed and everything. I should have kind of noticed that. I thought about that when I was like talking about that or that band, but what's wild is like I mean I can't really say his name without like mentioning like where we are from.
Yeah.
But there's a person that is from this city or the city that I'm in that has like millions of followers and blew up recently. And a close homie of mine, like I always get kind of like frustrated when I like think about like this whole situation. But my homie paid for the van on that band's first ever tour, and he passed away a little bit over a year ago. And he also didn't just pay for like that band's first van or whatever. He didn't help pay for that. He also put on one of the first shows that this rapper from this city did, which like helped like push his career and all that. And when he passed away, that rapper that has like almost no time, he's always doing something, he called and talked to my buddy's dad and my buddy's kid. I was like, hey, I want to give you like the most like sincere condolence I can. Even posted his account on his on social media and all that, saying like RIP and all this stuff. Bro, the band, not a single fucking whisper. And like that
That's
type of
fucked up.
shit. And like, dude, like that rapper has like 50 times the amount of like exposure, like the amount of clout. I'm just like, dude, how are you gonna fucking act like you're so fucking cool? You can't even say like RIP to the homie that like paid for like your initial shit. It's just I don't know. It's like fake friends, fake fucking like trying to like have cool egos, trying to be cool.
Motherfuckers were just trying to like use people to get ahead, and then
Yeah, dude,
once,
like-
once they started getting ahead, they were like, all right, fuck all y'all.
Dude, it's like I've really like come to notice there are people in this world that will like cut your fucking throat if it means them like getting a step up.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I remember like I was talking to my girl, and I think she asked me, she's like, would you trade me for anything? And I was like, now that I think about it, dude, if I traded you for like $1 million, what would my life be like? And I think about like the first billionaire that comes to mind is Elon Musk. And that motherfucker lives in like a 900 square foot house. And like doesn't do like crazy, like doesn't like barely does anything crazy that he could spend his money on. Like he spends his money on memes, like buying Twitter.
Yeah.
So like the more I think about it, like, dude, like, are you actually happy when you've reached that level? Like, I'm like, damn, I'd rather keep the sincere people around me now.
Yeah, we talked about that in a previous episode. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just one day became super rich, like,
the
would
money brings so much fakeness with it. Would you even want it?
Like, so, yeah, I think a lot of people would switch up on you. Like, you know, people that you didn't really talk to a lot would be like try to become closer.
Yeah,
But like, you know, like, boom, if I became like a crazy like rich crazy like Mr. Beast, like I would definitely be like, all right, Isaiah, quit your job.
yeah.
We're living this life.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Like, I've always said,
I wouldn't like just drop my friends and be like, let me go hang out with fucking like Will Smith.
yeah, no.
Let me go hang out with some celebrities.
Bro, it's crazy that you said, because I've always like been like, you know, if I'm on a fucking straight shot to the top, I'm taking the fucking homies with me, right? But like, I know people who have straight up said, like, if I was rich, because like, you know how you see,
I wouldn't talk to you bitches.
well, no, you know how like you see rich people doing shit and you're like, man, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
Like that they're doing this or they did this or whatever along those lines. And like I was talking to somebody one time and they were like, yeah, if I was rich I'd do the exact same thing. And I was like, that's fucked up. Like,
you're
what?
kind of a piece of shit.
Well, I'll tell you who it was, but not right now. But
Dude,
I was like, that's fucked up, because the thing is, it's like, if you come from the struggle
Yeah,
and you're getting out, like, why would you not want to like
take some
your
like
friends
like
with
I
you?
could understand if they immediately start taking advantage of you. Yeah, cut them off.
Yeah.
But like you got to give them the opportunity. Like say this thing blows up, like the people that was there day one, like fucking helping us get this going and shit. Like those people will always like have some type of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it would be like we would all go up. You know what I mean? Like for real.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. And I don't know. It's just crazy that like the people who you think you know so well are the same people who would just like turn their back on everybody if they fucking if they got a glimmer of fucking
dude,
Get TikTok famous and be acting a different way, dude. I'll smack the fuck out you.
Dude. It's
Dude,
gonna blow your mind when I tell you who it is.
Mr. Beast made a poll on Twitter. He said if someone offered you $10,000 but a random person in the world dies, would you take it?
Most
No.
people would.
And 70% of people said yes. Now,
Yeah.
granted, that's definitely a lot of trolls included with that, but there's definitely a lot of fucking people that seriously.
Bro, 10 grand ain't
Would
even
take that
enough
deal.
fucking money to like.
I don't think any prices. There's that one movie like The Box or something like that, or the red button or something like that.
Yeah.
Like you hit
Every
it,
time you press it, you get $1 million.
or it goes
Yeah.
up. It goes up like more and more bad shit happens. Like
Yeah.
someone's gonna lose a finger. Someone's gonna lose a leg.
Like, this is a
leg.
movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like Morgan Freeman in there. I
Oh,
think.
damn. I ain't checked this movie out. Sounds pretty sick.
But the thing is like the very end, it's like someone's gotta die, and then like you don't realize it, but it's not who you think it might be. So yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it for you
Damn.
unless you want me to spoil it.
No, don't spoil it.
Okay, I'm not.
That's wild. But
Yeah, pretty wild movie. I remember I saw that with the I saw that with I'm not like name dropping, but like a girl that you used to date, but it was a long time ago in high school, and you all like never even like were serious at all. Like you never even kissed, or maybe you did kiss one time or something like that. But like I started hanging out with her. I can't say her name, but like.
Dude's like, yeah, you broke up with this girl.
No, she had
You
dark
broke
hair.
her heart,
She had
so I
dark
took
hair.
her home.
I'll just say that.
She had dark hair. Just like, you broke up with this girl, so I figured, fuck it, I'm gonna take my.
He
Nah.
said you broke her heart, so
No,
I
it was
took
before
her
I
home.
was really your friend. It's before I was even your friend, really.
Yeah, it don't count, bro.
I
It
know
did-
the girl.
he
he's
didn't break
talking
bro
about.
Yeah,
code.
yeah, but her, yeah.
Now they're getting married.
No.
Yeah, no, No.
No, now she's got a kid.
Yeah, she has a kid now. I saw that.
Joke's on you.
I never even did anything. We never dated or anything, but she like lived right by me, so we would just hang out. We'd go to White Castle and stuff. Like
Nice.
just like a neighborhood friend. Yeah. And her parents are rich.
I had one of those. He was a little older.
Yeah, her parents
Called
were like
him
kind of
Uncle
rich, so
Dutch.
she would just text me. She would text me and be like, "Hey, do you want to go get White Castle? Like, hey, you want to get Taco Bell? You want to get McDonald's? Just say random shit."
You
and
paying?
I'd be like, "Oh yeah, sure, cool." Because I didn't have a job. I was only like 16. I'll just skateboard over to whatever restaurant they told me to meet at, and I'd be there. But yeah, but I remember one day after her and I'm gonna say Kennedy is the other girl. Her friend would be with us, and she's like, "Yeah, let's go watch a movie." I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I got nothing else to do." So yeah, I was like the first movie I ever watched with that little friend group at her house.
Kennedy's not the real name, is it?
No,
Okay,
hell no.
I know who it is for sure.
Yeah. It's the first letter.
Yeah. Okay. Back to the first letter rule.
The first letter rule.
Fucking.
All
I don't
right.
know. You want to take us out?
Melissa and Kennedy. This was definitely worth the cheeseburger you paid me. This was fun. It was nice meeting you, Dustin.
Yes, sir.
Anybody listening, it's my first time ever talking to Dustin. And yeah. Have a good night. Oh yeah, this has been Intrusive Thoughts Podcast. See you later.
All right, man.
Woo!